You know, they say black cats are bad luck, but I've always found that the only bad luck is running out of cat treats. You should see the horror. Picture this: a sleek midnight feline, eyes gleaming with mischief, prowling around the house like a miniature panther. The reason? A scandalous shortage of treats. They'll stop at nothing, those dastardly creatures, turning your serene home into a playground. Quite the paradox, isn't it? So let's dive into the mysterious world of black cats, shall we? Ever wondered why black cats are so sleek and shiny? It's because they're actually undercover superheroes. Nighttime is their prime time. Now you may be asking yourself, how on earth can a cat be a superhero? Well, let me tell you, these midnight felines are not your average house pets. When the moon is high and the world is asleep, they don their invisible capes and spring into action. Their mission? To save their owners from the perils of loneliness. There's a certain charm that black cats possess. Their glossy, raven-hued fur that gleams under the moonlight, their emerald green eyes that glow with an otherworldly beauty, and their graceful, stealthy movements that whisper of secret adventures. All these make black cats the epitome of feline allure. But their charm doesn't end with their physical attributes. Oh no, far from it. These cats have personalities that are just as captivating. They are the perfect blend of independence and affection, of mystery and open-heartedness. They can be aloof one moment, sitting on the windowsill and gazing at the night sky with a thoughtful expression. In the next, they're curling up on your lap, purring contentedly as they fall asleep. And let's not forget their superhero antics. I recall a black cat named Nimbus, who would always sit by his owner's side when she was feeling down. It was as if he knew when she needed company and would rush to her aid, offering comforting purrs and gentle headbutts. Or there's the story of Shadow, a black cat who would always manage to find and return any lost items in the house. A missing sock. Shadow's on the case. Can't find your keys? Shadow's got you covered. Black cats truly are the unsung heroes of the night, their superhero deeds often going unnoticed. But that's the thing about superheroes, isn't it? They don't do it for the glory or recognition. They do it because they care. And black cats, with their midnight charm and loving nature, care deeply. But even superheroes need a break. More on that after a short pause. What's a black cat's favorite pastime? If you guessed napping in the most inconvenient places, you'd be correct. You know, there's a special kind of magic that black cats possess. It's not the mystical, spooky kind that old wives' tales would have you believe. No, it's far more amusing, and it revolves around their uncanny knack for choosing the most peculiar places to curl up and take a snooze. Take our friend Mr. Whiskers, for example. This charming feline has a particular affinity for the top of the fridge. That's right, the fridge. The chilly, vibrating surface doesn't seem to bother him in the slightest. In fact, he seems to find it quite comforting. Perhaps it's the soothing hum of the appliance, or maybe it's the bird's eye view of the kitchen. Either way, it's his chosen spot, and it always gives his human companions a good chuckle. Then there's Miss Shadow. She's another black beauty with a penchant for peculiar napping spots. Believe it or not, her favorite place is the laundry basket. Yes, the very same one that is often filled with freshly laundered clothes. There's nothing like a warm pile of clean laundry to lure a cat into its depths. Miss Shadow loves it so much, she'll even endure the occasional sock on the head when her humans are oblivious to her presence. And let's not forget about Mr. Midnight. He's a bit more adventurous, choosing to nap on the open windowsill, basking in the sun while precariously balanced. It's almost as if he's performing a circus act for his human audience, sleeping soundly while the world passes by beneath him. So there you have it, the Cat Nap Chronicles of our black feline friends. They're peculiar, they're amusing, and they're just one of the many reasons we adore these midnight-hued creatures. And if you thought that was entertaining, wait until you hear about their escapades. Black cats are known for their adventurous spirit, or should I say, their knack for getting into trouble. Let's dive into the world of these midnight feline adventurers and their escapades. Picture this, a sleek black cat, eyes glowing with curiosity, tail twitching with excitement. Suddenly it spots a tree and thinks, oh, an Everest to conquer. Up it goes, scaling the bark with the grace of a seasoned mountaineer, only to realize halfway up that descending isn't quite as straightforward. The cat's triumphant look soon turns into a plea for help. But worry not, these feline daredevils always find their way down, even if it involves a little bit of drama and a lot of coaxing. Then there's the houseplant hunt, a classic black cat escapade. Imagine a jungle scene, but the jungle is your living room, and the tiger is your black cat. With a stealthy approach, the cat moves closer, eyes locked on its prey, the unsuspecting houseplant. The pounce is swift, the plant doesn't stand a chance. Leaves are flying, soil is scattering, and the victorious cat prances away, leaving the uprooted plant in its wake. A mess to clean, yes, but a spectacle to behold. Of course, who can forget the epic battles with the red dot? The black cat, ever the agile hunter, pounces, leaps and pirouettes, trying to catch that elusive red dot that seems to have a mind of its own. An eternal chase, a never-ending dance. The black cat and the red dot are partners in this riveting ballet of light and shadow. The world is a playground for these black cats. Every corner hides a potential adventure, every object a potential toy. They find joy in the simplest of things, their playful antics bringing laughter, and sometimes a bit of chaos into our lives. But let's not forget, amongst all their escapades, there's one thing that our black feline friends are not quite fond of: the vacuum cleaner. So it's all fun and games until the vacuum cleaner comes out. Every superhero has a nemesis. For black cats, it's the dreaded vacuum cleaner, the horror. Now let's delve into the intriguing world of black cats and their irrational fear of vacuum cleaners. It's a sight to behold, really, when these elegant creatures transform into frantic furballs at the mere sight or sound of this household device. You see, black cats, despite their reputation for being symbols of mystery and charm, are just like any other cats when it comes to vacuums. They fear them, and oh boy, they fear them good. Picture this: a black cat lounging leisurely on a comfy rug, tail swishing gently side to side. Suddenly, the vacuum cleaner is switched on, and the once calm and composed feline is now a whirlwind of panic and fluff. It's like watching a cartoon character scrambling for an escape route, but instead of chuckling at the screen, you're witnessing it live in your living room. And then, there are the hiding games. The moment the vacuum cleaner is in sight, black cats become masters of disguise. Under the couch, behind the curtains, atop the cabinets, you'll find them in the most unexpected nooks and crannies. Oh, the lengths they'll go to avoid their arch nemesis. But let's not forget the bravest of them all, the black cats who stand their ground, staring the vacuum cleaner straight in the hose, as if challenging it to a duel. Their eyes wide, fur bristling, ready to pounce at any moment. It's a sight of sheer bravery, or perhaps a comedy of errors. The relationship between black cats and vacuum cleaners is a tale as old as time, filled with humor, fear, and a dash of drama. But at the end of the day, it's just another testament to the quirky and lovable nature of these midnight felines. And on that note, let's wrap up our black cat tales. So there you have it, black cats, the misunderstood nighttime superheroes with a nemesis they just can't shake. We've journeyed through the paradoxes, explored the midnight charm, and even chuckled at the great escapades of these enigmatic felines. We've spent minutes immersed in their world, and hopefully you've come to appreciate their unique allure. Remember the paradox, how our black beauties are both feared and adored around the world? Quite the conundrum, isn't it? Then we delved into their midnight charm, where their sleek dark coats become one with the night and their emerald eyes glow like tiny supernovas. And who could forget the tales of their epic naps, where our furry friends could give Sleeping Beauty a run for her money. Then we had a good laugh at their escapades, those unforgettable moments when a black cat decides to explore the world in their own quirky, unpredictable ways. We even sympathized with their fight against the formidable vacuum cleaner, their arch nemesis. A battle that, let's face it, we all can relate to. So why not share your own tales about these intriguing creatures? We'd love to hear your stories, the funny, the odd, the heartwarming. Let's debunk those superstitions together and celebrate our sleek, mischievous friends. Now it's your turn. Share your own funny stories about black cats in the comments below. Let's debunk those superstitions together and celebrate our sleek, mischievous friends. Until next time, keep those treats handy.